I am with you sharing the 20 days to your 2020 Ecom vision for 2020. So every day from now until January the 1st, I'm going to share with you some golden nuggets of e-commerce wisdom so that by the time the ball drops on January the 1st, you're going to have all the tools that you need to become an e-commerce professional. So today we're going to talk about selling books online. Now, in my 20 days, I've talked about retail arbitrage. I've talked about wholesale. I've talked about online arbitrage. Yesterday, I talked about print on demand, which is when you can just find a saying and print it on a t-shirt, a book bag, anything, right? And today we're going to talk about books. So the books are, there's pros and cons of books, but books are super, super simple because like I have an entire bookcase full of books right there. You can go to the Goodwills, the Salvation Armies, there's books everywhere. And did you know that Amazon actually started as a bookstore, right? They sold books online. I've seen memes where they have pictures of Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, you know, back in the 90s or 2000s when he started Amazon. It was like, I sell books. And now it's like, I sell anything I darn well want, right? And that's what you can do with selling books online. So book flipping, there's low cost. It costs very little. I got a little printout here. I'm going to read it to you. But it says, sell books online, flipping books on Amazon by Becky Thames. And look, I even have right here the pros and the cons of selling them. So I'm going to read them to you so I don't mess them up. But basically, it's low cost. You can buy books for like 25 cents to $1 and flip them for a profit online. I've already mentioned your local thrift stores. You can find it at Friends of the Library sales. Yes, libraries actually sell their books, right? Local garage sales. I love thrifting. My big papa Bud, he hates for me to go out garage selling. He's like, actually, this is no lie, y'all. If I go out on Saturday mornings, he will like call me and he's like, dun 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 dun. Because like Sanford and Son, because me and my one son Cameron, we will bring home all the junk. And while we're out shopping, he and my other son Carson are like throwing it all out the door, right? So you just have to be sure that when you buy these items, you actually send them into Amazon and don't hoard them, right? So there is a low learning curve with books because literally you can pick up your phone, you can scan items, and once you scan them, you can ship them directly to Amazon, and then Amazon does all the hard work for you. Now, what are some of the cons of books? Some of the cons are it can take a physical toll on your body. Because if you're carrying around these big, huge books and piles of books, and if you really get into books, you can do like gaylords of books, because books make a ton of money. I've had books where I paid like $1 for them and sold them for over $100, right? So I know that you can do that too if you want to. But just, you know, if you have a disability, books may not be the place that you want to start selling on Amazon. Also, there will be a lot of competitors in books. Have you ever tried to buy a book online? And you'll see the prices, $4.99, $4.98, $4.97, $4.96, 1 penny with $4.98 shipping. It's like, please, people, stop. And it's because they have these automatic repricers on Amazon, right? And so the price keeps dropping. So there will be a lot of competition, but if you have the big P word, patience, then you can make a ton of money selling books online that you already have on your bookcase. And sometimes there's longer turnover. So typically these books take longer to get your investment back, but the return on investment, the ROI, is so high that it's worth the wait. And I don't know about you, but if you spend $1 for a book and it sells for $100, that's like super cool, right? So I wanted to show you this one book. Okay, before I show you this book, the month of January and the month of August, January and August, but you need to plan ahead of time because remember, the hot seasons on Amazon, let's say it's in January, then you need to start shipping those items in like October, November, right? So January and August, what happens in January and August? It's back to school. But not only back to school for our elementary children and middle school and high school, but also back to school for college. And a lot of college kids, they're trying to save money. You know, they want that extra beer money or pizza money. So what do they do with that? You know, they are like saving their beer money and pizza money and going online to Amazon and trying to get the best deal. And here's a book that I found. It's called The Christian History of the American Revolution, Things to Consider and Ponder. I found this at my local Goodwill. It's a hardcover. I think it was like $2 or $3. I don't know exactly how much it was because I have it on my bookshelf. But it's selling on Amazon right now, this book, anywhere from $16 to $60. So let's just say I paid $3 for it because I know I didn't pay more than that. So $16 to $60 just from you know, getting paid to go to Goodwill, which is one of the other things that I love to do. As a busy mom, I don't have time to go to Goodwill. But if I did, I would like live in like every Goodwill all across the low country here in South Carolina because you can make a fortune just on books, selling books online. And this one, I'm going to give you a little secret here. This is a little extra effort because, you know, I told you, hey, you have to go out and scan with your phone, and normally things that you would scan would be the UPC code. Well, if you notice, this one doesn't have a UPC code. So there's a secret. So there's hidden money in books that don't have UPC codes. You have to like maybe type the name in. You can take a picture of the front of it, but it's just not easy. And for the ones that don't put in that extra effort, they don't make the extra money, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you today, how you can start selling on Amazon just by selling books. You can totally rock it out. I know you can. I am doing my 20 days to your 2020 e-commerce vision. This is day number 6, so stick around. I have 14 more days before the new decade, right? So if you're interested in learning how to sell on Amazon, starting the new decade off right, I want you to send me a message because I want to help you, Dr. Thames, I want to help you sell your first product on Amazon. So send me a message, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next golden nugget for day number 7. Bye.